Hello and welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Last time a Hell Knight came to us and asked for our help, and we know that this Hell Knight can potentially lead to a companion based upon the spoilers that we got from the food. However, before we do that, I was told about something else, and I checked this out on a different playthrough, and it was true, so I'm going to have a look at it here. If we go to abilities and then have a look down here, under special abilities, we'll see that we have all of these books. What could these be? Well, these are all of the things we learned from books. Do we have any more further down? No. I'm sure we had more things that we've learned from books than just these four. I'm wondering whether some of the other ones are somewhere else. Anyway, basically what these do, though, is these give us little bonuses. Just to things. Like this one gives us a bonus on natural attacks. Do we use natural attacks? No. But if we did, we'd get a bonus. What else have we got? +1 on competency bonus on saving throws against swarms. I mean, that's useful. +1 morale bonus to AC against dragon. I mean, hopefully that never comes up, but it is useful. And then +1 shield bonus to AC against demons. We use a shield. We're almost exclusively fighting demons. These are all fantastic things for us to have. So, thought that was a good one to look at. Just look at this one. What's Stern Gaze again? That's a bonus to persuasion checks made to intimidate and perception checks equal to half of our Inquisitor level. Huh, cool, completely forgot we had that. Ooh, we're also very close to leveling up, which will be fantastic. Anyway, let's head out and see where we're at, because I don't entirely know where we're currently at. This party seems fine. I'm trying to think if there's anything we need. Nenio's coming with us because we've got a nearby thing. Darren's kind of part of the squad. Woljif, Lan, and Sela. Yeah, and Darren's also got a thing nearby, but not that nearby. There's just no reason to bring anyone else, I guess, right now is where we're at. Yeah, there's no particular reason to bring anyone anywhere. Maybe we'll get more of a reason as the game goes on and starts opening up, like, more quest lines, but anyway. So it looks like it just wants us to go down here, which we can easily do. I mean, that's just a straight run straight there. There is a 2-demon army there, so we have to send an army that way. We do have armies that have movement, so let's send them down first. What were my other armies doing? Was I going to merge them? Was I going to merge them? No, I think I deliberately left the clerics behind. Okay. Clerics, just while I have you. Actually, just stay there for just now. Can I recruit anyone? I cannot recruit. Okay, actually, clerics, I'm going to send you down this way for just now. Yeah. Let's actually just send the clerics all the way down now that I think about it. Let's go down here. That seems fine. Right, you're going to move up. So you are at the other army. And then we're just going to merge you together for convenience sake. And then we're just going to ignore you entirely. Right, this one. Up. Across. Down. Down. And let's go. Oh, wow. So what are we fighting right now? Are these... Oh, these are gargoyles. Okay. Well, I mean, I pressed the wrong button. I was trying to use WASD in this mode to move around, but one of them is skip. That's unfortunate. Who are we right now? So with these guys, we can't quite attack. How are they planning on attacking us? Do you think they're ranged? They could be. Let's use a Bane on them right now. Just to kind of knock them out a little bit if they are ranged. Yeah, and you're going to head up here. Right, take a shot. That really didn't do as much damage as I was hoping it would. Oh my lord! Okay, so now I know what the gargoyles do. Right, let's do this. Give us a little bit of a DR increase. We haven't killed a single gargoyle. Oh no. Oh no. Hit him. We killed one. Alright, hit him. This is terrifying. Okay. Continue boosting our DR. Okay, hit it. It doesn't really matter where we're standing. I didn't mean to move one way or another, to be fair. But anyway. Raise our DR. We might as well raise the DR while we're still like cutting through the higher levels, because that'll be the levels where they're going to be doing the most damage in theory. Raise it again. Alright. Attack. Only 18 damage, huh? 21. I wonder whether they're doing less damage because they're in melee. Maybe if I took them out of melee, they'd be doing more damage. So, like, if I move... Yeah, then maybe we do more damage. Let's have a look at that. Try that out for a plan. I hate that. Alright, attack. This hasn't really worked. Also, I noticed that heroism's a multiple turn thing. Probably shouldn't have been spamming it every turn. Should use a Bane, though. How many turns does it last? It doesn't actually... Wait. For 3 rounds. Okay, so I probably shouldn't have cast it every round. That's fair. Yeah, I'm going to move you here, and then I'm going to attack like that. That's fine. I probably should have moved them. Now that I think about it, I know what I was planning on doing. Yeah, you just have to spend a turn here, and you spend a turn here. That's fine. Get into the corner. Right, shoot him. Yes, we do more damage with the bow. You are going to just do total defense. Yep. You're going to move here. Oh, you can still hit, huh? Well, you know, hitting diagonally, we did know it was a thing. Just, yeah, didn't realize it would apply to them, I guess. Well, that's just annoying. Do we have a way out of this? I don't think we do. I think we have to just, like, run if we're running. And then hope that it stays in melee range with us. Let's see what it does. Yeah, so it just continues to chase us. This isn't really getting us anywhere. I think we just have to attack it in melee. Alright. That's fine. Stab it again. Well, this was not my ideal way of doing the fight. Hey, we actually got a kill. Nice. Okay, we've reduced the damage that they're doing. Well, this is probably the only way we're going to manage to do this. Maybe I should just try and raise your AC. You're not actually doing that much damage. Just try and survive. Yeah, get a kill a turn with the with these guys. Yeah, I think this is the correct move. Yeah, it's going to take us a lot of turns to do, but it is the correct move. Because now we're losing like 3 or 4. Now we're losing like 1, which is a much better prospect for us. The 9 damage a turn, I'll admit, is not very exciting. But hey, we actually lost 6 archers there, so maybe it isn't making as much of a difference as I thought. But that might have just been a good roll from them or whatever. Anyway, I decided that I wasn't going to do this apparently, and decided to just, yeah, attack anyway. So we lost 6 straight away. Okay. Well, we're getting there. I think we'll win the fight, but we're not coming out of this well. The fact that it rated this as a 2 fight does not seem correct to me. But hey, there you have it. Like, compared to other 2 fights we've had, this is very difficult. Alright, keep hitting it. That's fine. They're doing less damage to us now, which is nice. Right, as in they're not getting through this army as quickly. We might be able, because looking at our infirmary size, we might be able to actually get our entire archers regiment back, which would be wonderful. We're only doing 6 damage a turn with these guys. They're absolutely atrociously bad. Okay, well that's good to know that they're adding nothing to the team. Maybe this would be a 2 if we actually had a 3, if you know what I'm meaning in terms of an army. But right now we only really had 2 good units. One of them was out due to the way that Gargoyles work, and one of them was out because he doesn't... yeah, one of them was out because of the way the Gargoyles work, and our 3rd unit just was terrible. Anyway. I also just noticed when you hover over, it shows you a damage range, which was the exact thing I was asking for, and it shows you how many you can potentially kill. Consider that complaint removed. I was just clicking too quickly previously. Right. Keep going. Right, go for it. We got 1. 3 damage. Barely seems worth clicking. Alright, go for it. I don't know why I moved them. There's really no reason to. I was just a misclick. Yeah. Attack from behind. We'll get a flanking bonus. Not at all how it works, but that's okay. Yeah. You'll confuse them one of these days, dwarves. Oh? There's a chance that we kill 2 here. We still only got 1, but that's okay. 1 damage. Okay. What would be nice is seeing like the current health of like the top level one, but I guess it's not really that big a deal when you're fighting normal units, because normal units just kind of die a lot quicker. Yeah. Okay. Attack. Ooh, 2 turns of not killing anything probably means that this turn we have a chance of killing 2. Yep. We still only got 1. Never had a turn where we kill 2. Hey, it's the last one. Oh, we get another turn? Kill. Oh, never mind. It's the dwarf. And we're getting there. Kill it. Huzzah! We did it. It took us a very long time. Luckily, we got all bar 11 of our soldiers back, which is pretty good, I'd say. It does say level 3 here, to be fair, although I think it's talking about general level. Did the general do anything? I didn't really see him do anything, but maybe... yeah, maybe it was a buff or something that I missed. Right. So we have now defeated that demon army. There's a level 7 army down here. Oh, wow. Okay, that's frightening. It does have items. Broken phylactery of Stevinus the Rotten. A lich. Ooh. Okay, this army doesn't really want to be here. Let's just move it along a little bit. Oh, right, it moves us straight into them. I kind of thought we were just moving along the edge. Okay, this isn't ideal. But at least we can actually shoot these enemies. Right, run up here. Step forward. That's annoying, but doesn't actually do anything. Shoot them. I believe that we'll now be able to kill them all. Yes. Okay. Do that. Raise our AC. At least these guys don't take very much damage. Yeah. It's kind of the positive we're working on there. Okay. Take some shots at you. Nice. Can you get in range? No, but you could next turn. Okay. Wait, did you get another turn or are we on... No, we're on these guys. Alright, guard. Went for my archers. Not a huge fan. Both of them went for my archers. Okay. Get over here and attack. Kill him. Nice. Guard. This is fine. Yep, this is fine. Step away. Get back our bow back out. Attack. Guard. I probably should have taken a step. I should have taken a step in. Yeah, that was a misplay. I think I still run because I'm almost certainly killing them with my... Oh, I got another turn. Okay. We've got a chance of killing them. Unfortunate. I'm going to change things up. I'm going to move you in here to attack. The reason I'm going to do that is I'm fairly certain, yeah, I can maybe get them with these guys. No, okay. Well, that wasn't quite what I was hoping for, but anyway. It saved my soldiers attacking a target that they would 100% kill. Right. Do that. And hit him. Okay. We're still within our infirmary limit, so we will get our troops back. Kill him. We will kill 2. There's no way we could roll in a way that wouldn't allow us to do that. Okay, shoot. At least we did some damage. Okay. Ah, sure, attack. Why not? Do it again. There was a chance we killed one there. We got one. Chance of killing 4. We killed all 4. Okay. Well, that was in theory a harder fight, but was actually easier for us. So, I don't know. Doesn't seem quite right to me, but anyway, whatever. After the battle, one of the soldiers noticed a half-effaced inscription on a nearby stone. What remained of the engraving led the Crusaders to a secluded cave where they found a stash of miscellaneous relics that some selflessly devoted clerics had managed to rescue from fallen Dresden. They also discovered flasks of sanctified oil and boxes of regents for rituals and sacred masses. It would appear the brave priests hid their sacred artifacts in one final attempt to save them from the demonic threat. So we got 3 energy points for our general and 25 material points. I'm not entirely sure what those are for. Also, our general can level up. Cure wounds. Okay, bull strength, so we can give a bonus to attack or that. I think bull strength sounds good, yeah. I think being able to buff like that 200-man army would be fantastic. Do not go any further along. We cannot fight that army. Which probably means we're looking at heading like over here. And then probably heading north. Yeah, and that's as far as they can go this time. Cool. So now we got the army out of the way. It's time to go help the Hell Knights. Let's... Oh, I don't know the way there. Do I know the way here? I do. Perfect. We are fatigued, so we probably want to get here and rest. No, we want to rest here. This is fine, I think. Yeah, at some point we might want to do scroll scribing again, but I think this is fine. I don't really understand you paladins. Well, it's really I don't understand the huge clanking suits of armor you wear. Watch out, here comes Sir Clanks-a-Lot, everybody. Wonder how Seela's going to react to that. When it gives us a chance. Oh, there we go. So what? This way, everybody knows that good is on its way to beat down evil. Okay. Fair point, and then that's the end of the little bit of banter. Cool. We've rested. It's time to go in. So, a military outpost built along the walls of the canyons that riddled the Worldwound. The army who erected it clearly believed that the place offered some safety. Okay. Well, its reliable redoubt. Well, I guess it doesn't offer safety if they're in trouble. That would seem obvious. Okay. So something's happened down there. There's Yacker. That must be the person we met previously. Okay. Ooh, what's this? Never... Whoa! There's a dead, like, dragon thing there. Commander, come here, quickly. From the mountain, you see a raided camp and 2 groups of warriors, one wearing white and yellow armor, the other in black. They are led by a tall man in white priest's robes. Some of the warriors glance around fretfully, their weapons shaking in their hands. You hear the screams of gargoyles from above. The beasts are approaching the camp.
Quickly, evacuate the wounded. The beasts are about to strike again. Use cloaks as stretchers. We've got to make it through. Paralictor, your people will have to cover us while...
2 more minutes left out in the open, and neither you nor I will have any troops left to order about, Crusader.
Oh, wow. So this is the person who can potentially be our companion. I gotta say, if you were to draw someone who looked evil, it would look something a little bit like that.
But the wounded...
Oh.
Retreat to shelter.
I see. The one called Paralictor makes a barely noticeable gesture, and the swords of his troops execute the wounded. If the man in white has anything further to add, his words are drowned out by the shrieks of gargoyles as they fall from the sky. Can we help, or...? The Paralictor will lead the unit to shelter. We need to get through to them. Okay. I think that's saying to us we don't need to help them right now, we just need to push through. What have we got here? Just some loot. Oh, hello, gargoyles. Hello. Nice of you to join us today. You're not at all frightening. Damage reduction 10, exceptions magic. I see. I'm trying to expand it, but I don't think I can right now. Yeah, for some reason it's not letting me. Let's try with the next character. Well, I don't imagine the horse is going to be too useful. I'm going to put on fighting defensively and try and make my way. I definitely cannot attack that one no matter what it tells us. Yeah, okay, attack here. Here. Horse just cannot move, I think. Is that my issue? There we go. Then attack. Yeah, for some reason the horse is not allowed to attack. Sure. Right, skip the horse's turn. Don't know what happened to it. Not really relevant. Right, Nenio. Because we appear to have a lack of space, I'm going to move you up the hill. And then can I have a look at this here? There we go. Right. So they got, what have they got? Improved initiative, earth subtype. Okay, airborne, immune to trip, damage reduction 10. Okay, so I don't think there's anything too exciting about them here. Apart from the fact that, yeah, apart from the fact they got damage reduction. Now, because that damage reduction does not apply to magic, I would assume that the simple answer is hit them with magic. So, fireball. That seemed to work. Alright, they're all moving in. Our weapon is magical, so this would probably be fine. I can do this, and then try and move in and attack. Well, that was pretty bad. Oh, I should have used my judgment. I always should use my judgment. Attack?
The light.
Attack?
Take you.
That's fine. Her magic weapon is also good. Darren? We could do a summon behind to try and get some stuff going on there. I think we try one of these. Yeah, let's try and kill that one. Okay, we did something. Now again, because it's magic, it probably makes sense for this guy to use magic instead of whatever else he was going to use. Let's go for a snowball here. Critical hit, 40 damage. Seems a little bit much, but hey, there you go. Lan, I believe your weapon is also magic, so...
You've crossed the wrong
yeah.
mongrel.
This might actually not have been an issue at all, the damage reduction, except for magic. Well, it's really just an issue for my horse. Okay. One of these burning arcs. Okay, did some damage. That's fine. Yep, lots of misses. That's what we like to see. Attack it. Oh, we should, of course, always use one of these. What's the one that helps us hit? There's one that helps us hit. We should use it more often. There we go. Yeah, hit him. I love that. That's great. Do more of that. Seela can now move in and attack here. That's a miss. That's also a miss. Hit him.
My sight.
Really just didn't feel like we needed to do anything that turn, so thought we'd just try that. Nice sneak attack, and you're dead. Cool. Looks like the Hell Knights continued to fight the Gargoyle even from the air. They both fell to the rocks and perished. Okay. Right. Let's kill a bunch of Gargoyles. There's nothing along this way. So I would think we're heading along this way instead. Right. Oh, right. Like the angels, just remember to apply that under all circumstances. And then let's get going.
Let's move.
Hello. This does not seem like an issue. Okay. There's more of them. Darren? Well, really, there's not really a lot for you to do here. I guess one of these wouldn't go amiss, but apart from that, that's fine. Hit him. Well, that was a miss. Let's try and get a little bit closer. Right. Seela, attack.
No glory without risk.
We did damage. Nice, they're moving in. We just had Smite Good used on us, which is the equivalent of Smite Evil. You know, for the other side. kind of makes sense. Let's do that to increase our attacks. Then I'm going to use fighting defensively. Then I'm going to hit him. Right. Nenio. How long does haste last? It's measured in rounds. Okay. Well, let's use one of these then. Okay. That seemed to work. Attack. Did 0 damage. Fair enough.
Endure this!
And again. Missed him on the last one. That's okay. Darren doesn't really have a lot to do. I'm just going to move him back and take a shot. Yeah. It was very unlikely to do damage even if it hit.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Alright. Very well done. Okay, another miss. Lots of misses on Seela. Gargoyles coming in. Alright. Time for us. I'm going to turn off fighting defensively now. Attack. Hey, we got a kill. Okay. Nenio. Probably just another... Well, we'll probably just end your turn, actually. Maybe just take a shot for good luck.
Mind over muscle.
Yeah, okay. Horse. It was some damage. That's all that really matters.
Strike count.
And take a shot.
To your demise.
Yep. Kill him.
Distract them for me.
Very nice damage. Okay, Seela should now be able to get in here and attack. That is great damage. Nice miss on us. Right.
We won't
Hit it.
falter.
It's still reduced? Oh, what's it got? Damage reduction exception's good. Oh, but like our weapon should be good. Maybe it wore
I'll
off.
remove this obstacle.
Yeah, I'll check that we've got the amulet on right now.
You
Shoot him.
crossed the wrong mongrel.
And again. And
Time to share your treasures.
cool. Right. Is our amulet on? It is. So our weapon should have been good aligned, so that should not have reduced our stuff at all. Let's go back to us here. Where are we? So it was reduced. So it's slash. Oh, wait. I guess maybe it only applied to the first bit of damage. Why do I have +3? What's a D3 slashing? Is that due to my weapon? Yeah, okay, it does an additional 1d3 damage to chaotic creatures. That gets separately reduced and is not given the good bonus. Okay. Interesting. Not how I would have thought that it would work, but that's the way it does work, so we basically just have to, you know, work with what we got. You can argue all day about what the rules should be, but, like, only one version of it is actually gonna work in the game. So, good to know. Nothing we can do about it. Loot. Ooh, what have we got? Bastard Sword of Hope. Okay, so it's 1 to 10 damage. Whenever the wielder of this +2 mithril bastard sword confirms a critical hit, it restores 1d8 + 5 HP to the wielder, and be wielded only by lawful good, lawful neutral, or neutral good characters. I have to assume that Regill is lawful neutral. That would make sense with what we're doing right now. Full plate, we could grab some. Yeah, let's grab some full plate, why not? Hello. You got anything to say? Yes. The sight before you is at once macabre and picturesque. A lifeless couple, a man and a woman dressed in white and yellow priest's robes, lie on the ground surrounded by the bodies of dead gargoyles. They are tangled in death. The claws of the monsters are tearing at the human's clothes, and the largest gargoyle's talon has pierced the man's chest and punctured his heart. Before they died, he or his companion defeated the enemy. Suddenly, the woman opens her eyes. She doesn't look at you, but stares up at the Worldwound's horrific red and black sky. Her pale lips open and she exhales abruptly. The sun will never rise again. Even the sky here is cursed, and we along with it. Yaker, walking in front, steps over the man's body without looking, but turns around at the sound of the woman's voice. The Mendevian faithful break too easily. Oh, if all Mendevian devotees broke easily, I would be much happier. Unfortunately, most of them have good health, unconquerable will, and a never-ending desire to moralize. Darren is jeering, but looks at the wounded woman with hesitation. He shrugs. She is not wounded. I can see the signs of severe exhaustion. I wonder what happened here. Well, let's heal her. Need help. You'll feel better now. The woman pushes you away with a weak gesture. Spend your efforts on someone who can be helped. Leave me. My crusade is over. Who are you? What happened here? I'm a priestess of ardent Sarenrae from the Order of the Sunrise Sword. Next to me is Ashus Striger, the head of our order. Sorrowful pride sounds in the woman's voice. He has led our forces on raids to the Worldwound many times, but this campaign... The Gargoyles attacked a few nights ago, a vast number. We've never seen anything like it. Ashus organized our resistance with great skill, but while the monsters were distracting our fighters, a small group of them raided the camp and took our supplies. We were left without food and water in the middle of the Worldwound, where it's nearly impossible to find provisions. We shared the last crumbs of our supplies and set off back the way we came. Everyone was suffering from hunger and thirst. We grew weak and could barely fight back when the Gargoyles struck a second time. They snatched many of us away. I saw the pain in Ash's face as he counted the losses. But he managed to rally us. We continued our trek and soon came across traces of a recent battle. Someone had destroyed a troop of demon worshippers. In our desperation, we decided to follow the strangers, to warn them of the Gargoyles and seek their help, having no idea that they were Hell Knights. But we received only scorn. Every gulp of water in my unit is accounted for, they said. They spared us 2 flasks and a sack of dry bread. They said we were allowed to keep the sack to use as bandages. 2 flasks between us all, and a sack for bandages. Hell Knights! Sela curls her fists, almost grunting through her clenched teeth. I'd rather ally with a flesh-eating poisonous wyvern. Don't expect any goodness from those black tin cans. If you meet them, count yourself lucky you don't end up nailed to the nearest fence post. A leader has to take care of their own tribe first. All the scandalous gasped. How could he do such a thing? Suddenly fall away when you're first faced with a hard choice. Are you going to take food out of your own child's mouth to feed a starving stranger? Fair point. What happened after that? The Gargoyles attacked. Despite how the Hell Knight Paralictor had treated us, Ashus endeavoured to help them and had us carry their wounded, but that monster had them slaughtered. Ashus was beside himself. It's difficult to conceive of such evil. He told our people to go with the Hell Knights to find shelter, while he stayed to cover our retreat. The woman exhales softly. He was a strong cleric, but as he treated our wounded, he neglected himself, and he paid for it. Well, your commander can't be helped, but you're still alive. Allow me to help you and come with us. The woman looks at you wistfully. Why? So many deaths, so many sacrifices, such bravery, all for what? No, I will not go with you, stranger. My commander and I will die by what we lived for, compassion and nobility. I don't want to keep fighting for a world that bows to such laws. May the goddess forgive me. Farewell. The woman closes her eyes, exhausted. Yeager shakes his head. Commander, I'm not one to advise you, but you're wasting time on this fool and the Gargoyles will soon be back. The usual tactics. Fly up, regroup, attack again. I'm going back to my unit now and I advise you not to stay here long either.
Follow me.
She just like dropped dead, huh? She's like, nah, peace, I'm out. Well, on the positive side, she had some stuff for us. Right, the camp. Oh, hello. You're still here. Horse? You cannot charge. Okay. Just get in there. Show us what we're fighting. That's a lot of them. But we can deal. We can definitely deal with this. Okay. I'm thinking, do we still bless on us? Yes, we do. Okay, so I don't need to re-bless. So there's actually very little that he can do right now. I suppose he could do this, right? Yeah, give me a shield of faith. That seems fine. Right. Now, a bunch of these ones haven't moved yet, so we can potentially get a flat-footed thing on them. Let's go for one of these on that guy right there. Okay, reasonable damage, and we can move a little bit closer. They're moving in. Bless is fine. Shoot that gargoyle before it gets a turn.
Survive me.
And again, it will probably die naturally due to the acid eventually, unless that gets reduced each turn, which it might. Can I get one that goes roughly here? Yes. Fireball. Very nice damage. Okay. We can't walk around here because there's like some loot in the way. Okay. Well, I'm not going to complain. I like loot. We can't charge, so attack. Horse. I mean, it's very. I was going to say it's very unlikely the horse will hit for any meaningful damage, and then it did. So that's good. We got attacked a couple of times, so that extra shielding helped. I mean, it didn't save us from taking damage, but it helped.
Into the fray.
Okay. Could do a heal. I don't think we're that bad off though right now. Yeah, I think I'm probably better off just taking a shot. I was gonna say it's not gonna do very much. Does he have a he does have a magic crossbow. Alright, well, I mean, that's fine. Good job, I guess. Stab him. Didn't really work, but that's okay. Used hold person. We succeeded on our will save, so it didn't apply. Okay. Kill the gargoyle. And again. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Magic missile. Right. We'll move in a little bit closer. Not that it really matters. Attack. Okay. Horse. Get him. 2 damage. 3 damage. That's fine. Very nice. Alright. Double attack here. I'm going to turn off fighting defensively.
Guide my blade.
Double crit the moment I turned it off. Oh, they're surrounding me. I see. Darren. This still isn't an opportunity to... I think that for this, Darren, it's more of an opportunity to walk over here and apply direct healing. I think that's probably what this is for you. Right. Woljif, kill.
Cover me, all right?
Okay. That's fine that they completely ignored Lan and Nenio. I mean, what it could, like, it probably just couldn't be better. Who's still got a turn? You do. Okay, attack.
Endure this.
Potential for a kill. Didn't get it, but that's okay. Right, Nenio. Definitely take a step back, just in case they do notice her. One of those. Cool. Cleared it. Our turn, that one. Well, attack. 9 damage isn't bad for a single attack. They're hitting Darren now, unfortunately. Sela.
No glory without
Very
risk.
nice. Alright, Darren. I'm going to do this. So that means he doesn't take attacks of opportunity, and I can just leave and then take a shot.
I'll make short work of this.
Okay, 10 damage is nice. Attack.
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
Very nice. Bone Shaker is annoying more than anything else.
Make every strike count.
Right, removed one from the turn order. Very good. It was a miss, but that's fine.
We can
Attack.
do it.
I also didn't use my judgment. That's fine. Might as well just use one. Horse. Sela.
Into the fray.
Very nice. Okay, take shots at the cleric now.
Distract
it.
them for me.
Just annoying. Again. Not really anything coming from it. And again, shoot. Can we charge? Nope. Alright. Get in there. Horse. Seela.
The inheritor, guide my
That's it. Yet another
blade.
crit for Seela. Fighting defensively shouldn't actually affect whether she crits or not. Oh, I guess maybe it affects the confirmation, but still. She shouldn't be... That's just some luck that we turned off fighting defensively and then she crits so many times, right? I think it is, yeah. Anyway, we also got a level up. Very, very huge. Alright, let's grab all this. Yep, some more of that. What we got here? Even after the attack, the tents at the Hell Knight camp are lined up neatly, looking like they're ready for a parade. Okay, so they take pride in, you know, making sure everything is as it should be. A couple of self-heals for Darren. Then some heals for Naminde. Could probably use potions, but this is fine. Right, that seems okay. Over here, I want to loot this place and then level up as we're ready to leave. I think that makes a lot of sense to me. Grab them. Yeah, we'll pick the locks. Didn't grab the thing off of Camellia, of course.
Good, aren't I?
Well, I mean, we'll have it even if we don't need it. Muscle Warmer. There's +2 hide barbed or barding. Grants its wearer cold resistance 10 and +2 competency bonus on saving throws against movement impairing effects. Okay, whatever. We'll take it and sell it. There's no real problem there. Is this the edge of the map? I think it is. Yes, this is the edge of the map for us here. And on this side? Yeah. So this is where our edge is, although it looks like it extends out a little bit, probably because of the shape of that object more than anything else. Okay. We got a few more bits of loot, which we might as well grab. Grab that bit. Grab that bit. And grab that bit. Right, so there's the cave we need to get to. I think we're ready to leave camp. Yes. Okay. Let's arrange ourselves and then level up. So, it's our level 7. It gets us level 3 spells, which is very nice. It does mean I'm going to have to redo my spell bars, but that's okay. And then, at 4th level and every 3 levels thereafter, which it is, we can then use this ability an additional 1 time per day. So that actually doesn't matter, I think. Yes, that literally doesn't matter because we've now overridden that with our mythic ability. Okay. Was I going to level this up so I can get fighting defensively? I could do. I'm not really that bothered about it, but if we put 2 in there, our fighting defensively becomes better. That's worth thinking about. I think I will. I think that makes a lot of sense because there is a reason for us to use that. Let's see what else we got. Is there anything that was just ours? Perception's fairly ours. Lore Nature's pretty much ours. Yeah, Lore Nature. Perception. And then I guess Knowledge World is one that I've sacked a little bit here. So maybe we'll do Knowledge Arcana. Yeah. So Mobility, Knowledge Arcana, Nature, Perception, and then we'll put some more points into Knowledge World next time. Yeah, that makes more sense. Lore Religion is also one that's kind of dropped off a little bit, but that's okay. I think it's because Seela generally ends up being pretty high in it anyway, and like we have Nenio, we have Darren. There's other people who can catch up on that one for us. Right, feet. Now this is good. Now we don't need Precise Shot because it's absolutely terrible for us because we're now using melee. Weapon Focus. So we could do this, which would then allow us to potentially get down into... wait, what's it? Oh, that's not what I was looking for. If I click on it, then it lets me show... Does it show me the prerequisites? No, I just need to hover. Right, let's just get into some penetrating strikes, dazzling displays, shatter defenses, all that line of things, which right now we can't do because we don't have this. So that's worth thinking about. Another one that I have thought about getting is right down here is Shield Wall, because we are pretty much always with our we're pretty much always with Seela at the front. So this would give us AC for both of us. So she would get +1 and we get +2, which is interesting. Definitely seems like that could work. Shield Focus as well allows us to do certain things. What else have we got in here? Is there anything else that's like jumping out at me as we have to have it? Elven Immunities. It doesn't matter too much. Dodge is actually quite useful, because it gives you a +1 to your AC, but then unlocks all these other things. Most of them are for monks, but like combat mobility is for us. Discerning Eye. You get a bonus against illusion spell effects. What's Arcane Focus? We're better spellcasters. We don't really use spells that often, so it doesn't really matter. We take Armor Focus to get an additional AC from it. Again, it doesn't really matter that much. Is there any of the other ones here that would make sense for us? Just scrolling down so we can see what else we got. Persuasive doesn't really matter. Although it does also give us a bonus to perception. Which, you know, is nice, I suppose. Skill focus as well. You get +3 on all checks involving the chosen skill. If you have 10 or more ranks in that skill, this bonus increases to +6. I could put that into something like perception and gain a just ridiculous amount of perception. That would be nice, actually, being able to just have the ability to see anything. Maybe I'll take that. Maybe I'll take perception. That only gives us a +3 right now, but if I have a look at that, next, well, in 3 levels we'll then get a +6 to it. That could be okay. I really like the ability to see things on the map. Yeah, let's take it. I mean, we're always in our party, so that makes sense. We need to choose a new level 1 spell to have. Let's see what we got here. What would be useful for us? What would be incredibly useful? Would damage be useful? Probably not. Stunning barrier. We could get it so that we are immune, or sorry, we can get it so we get +1 to AC, and we can stun opponents, maybe? I mean, that's not really what we're looking for. Increases your base speed. It's a standard action to cast though, which would probably mean it's good outside of combat, but once you're in combat, not that useful. Cause fear. Bless is quite nice. Bless is a solid choice if we need it, but we already have many people who can apply Bless. Doom. I mean, the thing is, like, to put it simply, level 1 spells aren't going to be that good for us. Let's take Expeditious Retreat. I think it's terrible, as in, like, I don't think it's good for us at all, but I think none of them are good, and this at least has a use case that I can make up in my head. Like, if we use it before combat in a large area, maybe that would be useful. We're probably never going to use it, but I can think of a reason why we might. Right, now we get to choose 3 level 3 spells. Delay Poison Communal. Could be alright, but we can also give it to other people. Greater Magic Weapon we don't need, I don't think. What's Litany of Entanglement? Your litany conjures chains of energy that lash upwards from the ground and hamper the target's movement. The target is entangled. As a swift action to an enemy within close range. Okay, for only 1 round. I mean, that's an interesting one. Okay. Resist Energy Communal, See Invisible Communal. We could take the communal version of the ones that we don't have communal versions of right now. Well, we have more litanies as well. Your litany is a fascinating diatribe of grace, causing your target to do nothing but listen. The target is fascinated. Any damage to the target automatically breaks the effect. It just charms them, but it's only for 1 round again. But I guess this is if we need to take somebody out for 1 round, we could do one of these things. How many do we get? We get 2. I could take both litanies, I suppose, but they kind of fill the same job, if you know what I mean. Like, they both take somebody out for a round, basically. I like the idea of a swift action one, though. I'm just looking at this here. Affected by spell resistance. This one has no negating. Oh, right. Yeah, let's take that. It's a thing that they cannot negate. The only thing that can affect it is spell resistance. That sounds fantastic. Yeah, that's got a lot of potential for being good for us. We can make a single target better. Dispel magic. You can use Dispel magic to end 1 ongoing spell that's been cast on a creature or 1 area of effect spell from the selected point. I like the idea of that, actually. Yeah, I like the idea of being able to just go, no magic for you. So basically our level 3 spells are just both debuffs to enemies, but that's fine. Let's go. Wait, we gain point blank shot? Wait. Oh, I guess we just get it for some reason? Why do we get point blank shot? We already have it. Okay, I think that's just weird in terms of it showing it here. But whatever. Or does this get an extra ability at this level? No? I have no idea. Anyway, whatever. Done. We've leveled up. The choice has been made. We don't have... Yes, we just have spell uses per day. That's fine. Sealer! Time to level up. Now, Paladin 7 is okay. We get level 2 spells. You get your second level of Smite Evil, which means that we get an additional use. That seems good. Yeah, that seems good. Let's go with that. I mean, Paladin's one of the ones we don't really want to go from too much. Lore Religion. I guess we were leaving that to Naminde or Darren or something. I think that's going to be one that I'm going to have a problem with. Persuasion, Darren is also high on. Maybe Lore Religion was... No, Lore Religion was my second. Ah, you know what it was? It's because I put points into mobility. I got slowed down. Yeah, we're still leveling Lore Religion. That's fine. Yep. Okay, cool. Feat. Yes. What are we going to do here? History of Terrors? No, we don't care about that. Is there anything down here we could take? Go back up. Could take Tower Shield, but I don't think we need to worry about that right now. Warrior Priest, don't need to worry about that. Toughness would give us a lot of health, but actually it's not really a problem right now. Health is not a problem at all. Shield Wall, probably not necessary right now. Whenever you and an ally who has this feat are flanking the same creature, your flanking bonus on attack rolls increases to +4. Whenever you score a critical hit, provokes an attack of opportunity from your ally. I think I might take this and take it on Woljif as well. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take this and take it on Woljif. Right. I think that would be really good. Right. Lan. Level 7 gets us Cold Iron and Silver. At 7th level, the monk's unarmed attacks are treated as Cold Iron and Silver for the purposes of overcoming damage reduction. I believe that this will actually apply to his bow as well, which sounds good if that's correct, which I think it is. Also, is this saying... I think that's saying he's going to get another attack at this level. Oh, wait, no, I think that was last level. Yeah, I think, yeah, that was last level. Okay, that's fine. Let's go. Here, Perception, Athletics, and... Did I always have a point free? I guess I put it into Mobility. Yeah, okay. Wait, was that really what I put it into? Or was it Lore Nature? I think this is right, yeah. I think this is right. I think I was putting it into Mobility as like just a... Here's an extra thing to put it into. Yeah, okay. Feat. Was clustered shots. When you use a full attack to make multiple ranged weapon attacks against the same opponent, total the damage from all hits before applying that opponent's damage reduction. I don't think I really need to look at it. That one wins. Yeah, that's incredible, right? Let's have a look at the other ones. Deadly Aim is more damage. While wielding a ranged weapon, you threaten squares within your melee reach. You can make attacks of opportunity with that ranged weapon. You do not provoke attacks of opportunity when making ranged attacks. Ah, yes. This one is interesting because if we have a look at this, it starts to increase your threaten radius to the point where you can eventually, you know, threaten a large radius with your ranged attacks, and then things like that outflank ability allow you to then get attacks of opportunity, and it's all very nice. Clustered shots, on the other hand, is just amazing. Especially given that we're facing a lot of things that have damage reduction. That seems like it's going to be great. Yeah. That was a really easy level up. Okay. Nanio! Right. 4th level spells. Yeah, I guess we'll just go with that. That probably seems good. I mean, the only other thing we could do with Nanio was like go into one of the other ones, but we want to keep the spells going because we want each new level of spells every 2 levels, so I mean, we'll just stick with it. Skills, Arcana, World, Magic Device, Religion. Is Religion the one that was doing? I think it was, yeah. There we go. That seems good. Yeah, that seems really good. Feat. Greater spell focus. We can get a greater spell focus on a school of magic to which you've already applied the spell focus feat. Okay, point blank shot. Don't think is actually that amazing. Spell focus. We can add +1 to the difficulty class of spells. So something down here that's better. Elemental focus. We could add +1 to the difficulty saving throws against spells of that deal that damage type. Okay. Spell specialization. One spell you cast at a higher caster level. That could be useful. Is there anything else in here that's like amazing? I mean, meta magic is okay. Proved initiative is okay. Combat casting. I don't think that's really what we're looking for. Allied spellcaster we don't often have. I don't know. What were the ones it was recommending to me again? I don't really think that we need the spell focus. Honestly, I don't think that's that necessary. What do we have down here? Is there anything that jumps out at me? No, maybe improved initiative. It is quite nice to have Nanio go earlier. It's not amazing, but I think it is actually quite nice. Right. Level 4 spells. It recommends that I should have one of these because these are the ones from my class. Therefore, if we have one, I can go into that class slot for preparing, I think. I might be wrong. I might be thinking of a different type of caster. Okay, this one's too long, but let's read it. Use material from the plane of shadow to shape quasi-real illusions of one or more creatures, objects, or forces. Shadow conjuration can mimic any sorcerer or wizard conjuration, summoning, or conjuration creation spell of 3rd level or lower. Shadow conjurations are only 1/5 as strong as the real things, though creatures who believe shadow conjuration to be real are affected by them at full strength. Any creature that interacts with the spell can make a will save to recognize its true nature. I'm never going to use this correctly. Why am I reading it? Rainbow pattern. All enemies within a 20-foot burst, centered on a target point within medium range, will have a glowing rainbow-hued pattern of interweaving colors fascinating them, which will fascinate a maximum of 24 hit dice of creatures, so 24 levels. An effective creature that fails its save is fascinated by the pattern and becomes dazed. No. Phantasmal killer. Now that one's an instant kill, right? You create a phantasmal image of the most fearsome creature imaginable to the subject by simply by forming the fears of the subject's subconscious mind into something that its conscious mind can visualize. This most horrible beast. Only the spell's subject can see the phantasmal killer. You see only a vague shape. The target first gets a will save to recognize the image as unreal. If that save fails, the phantasmal touches the subject. The subject must succeed at a fortitude save or die from fear. Even if it is successful, the subject takes 3d6 points of damage. Yes, I believe we used this to kill quite a few things in the previous, in Kingmaker, which it could be good. And then greater invisibility. This spell functions like invisibility, except it doesn't end if the target attacks. Okay. I quite like Phantasmal Killer and greater invisibility. I think that these are both interesting. I think being able to just be like, nah, you're dead is very useful, especially against things that have low will. Maybe we'll take that. It's just like a kill. And then other things we get at level 4. We get a lot of things. And some things it's like, nah, you probably shouldn't take those because they're necromancy or abjuration. Let's see what else we got. Reduce person mass. We can make all of our enemies small. Enlarge person mass. Make all of us big. Actually, this only affects allies as well. So we can make all of us big. Symbol of Revelation. Uses 20 diamond dust. Huh. Well, that's really not great. Anything else in here? Ice Storm. Ability to do ice damage. Okay. Dimension Door. Yeah, that can be useful. Controlled Fireball. It functions as Fireball, except you control the damage to your allies. It deals minimum damage to them. Wait, that still does damage to them, though. Yeah. That doesn't sound good. Acid Pit. You create a pit with acid at the bottom. Okay. I could just take this and greater invisibility, I suppose. Let's do that. Let's take both of them. Sure, let's see how that goes. Complete. Right, now you do need to choose spells. Oh, wait, so does Sela. Sorry, I forgot. Oh, she's got litanies as well. Okay, okay. Protection from chaos and evil. That seems good. What's Aura of Greater Courage? I don't recognize that one. When you cast this spell, it's 10 minutes per level, so 70 minutes. You strengthen your paladin's Aura of Courage. Until the end of its duration, all allies within that aura are immune to fear. Oh. Well, that seems good. If you do not have the Aura of Courage class feature, the Aura of Greater Courage has no effect. Do we have the class feature? Class. We're just a straight up paladin, so I assume that we do. We do. Okay. Sure. That sounds good. We can basically just use this and it makes all of our allies immune to fear. That seems like it could be nice. Yeah. Nenio? Oh, did you get more spell slots at lower? I should check. Do you get spell slots at lower levels? No. Okay. Nenio, did you don't get spells. We don't need them. All right. Did you get spell slots at lower levels? Yes, you got one extra one down here. Let's take another snowball. Sure. Right. Level 4. We will take. Well, it doesn't really matter. How about something like that? Seems good to me. Right. Darren. Oh, also, actually, before I do that, let's just check that I got these right. Yes, you're going to move over there. You're going to move over there. It's okay. I swear that I'm missing some, because I would think that I would have put something in one and something in here. I'm wondering whether a patch did something to these things or something like that. I don't know. Anyway. Right. Nenio.
Ready to move out.
This is going to go... Yeah, we're missing... It looks like we're missing one here as well. Maybe I just didn't fill it in or something, but... It's interesting. I don't remember deassigning any spells, so... Yeah, I need to go back to a previous video and see what I had in those slots. Right. Darren. Level up. Now, Oracle level 7, he gets a Revelation. Okay. The DC to save against these Revelations is equal to 10 plus half the Oracle's level plus the Oracle's Charisma modifier. Okay. Let's go. So it's knowledge... Well, we're doing Persuasion and Knowledge World, I think. Yeah, that seems fine. He'd be good on Knowledge World if Nenio wasn't with us. He gets spells at each level as well. Oh, we get another one? Was it Knowledge or Cat? I should probably just put it into Perception, right? The rest of it is a garbage. Yeah. And we're pretty much always going to have somebody who's better at them. Let's just put it into Perception. Oh, wait, no, I was putting it to use Magic Device, I think. That's something I want him to use eventually, or do eventually. Right. Thinks I should take Precise Shot. That might actually be useful for him. That legitimately could be useful for him. Anything else looking good? I'm just kind of vaguely scanning. Spell Pen could be alright, but he doesn't often attack the enemy. Extra channels? An additional 2 channels is not bad. It's not necessary, but it's not bad. I think I might just take Precise Shot. You know? It suggests it. It's not that bad. Let's go with it. Alright. What have we got? Combat Healer. Whenever you cast a cure spell, you can cast it as a swift action as if using the Quicken spell feat by expending 2 spell slots. Okay. Don't think we need it. Enhanced Cures. Whenever you cast a cure spell, the maximum number of hit points healed is based on your Oracle level, not the limit based on the spell. For example, 11th level Oracle with this Revelation may cast Cure Light Wounds to heal 1d8 plus 11 hit points instead of the usual 1d8 plus 5. Okay. Lifelink. As a standard action, you may create a bond between yourself and another creature. Each round, at the start of your turn, if the bonded creature is wounded for 5 or more hit points below its maximum hit points, it heals 5 hit points and you take 5 points of damage. You may have one bond active per Oracle level. This bond continues until the bonded creature dies or you die, or the target ends it as a free action. Okay, that's nice as a little defensive thing. Spirit Boost. Whenever your healing spells heal a target up to maximum hit points, any excess points exist for 1 round as temporary hit points. Now, I wonder whether that counts for your channel. If it does, then that's really nice. I don't think it will, though. I think lifelink is really potentially good. I also think enhanced cures is nice. Let's take enhanced cures. Sure. I think that's slightly... Lifelink it seems neat, but I actually think the number of times we run into that situation is very low. I think the number of times we use Cure Light Wounds is much higher. So, let's go with that. Right. New level 1 spell for Darren. He currently has Bane, Bless, Doom, and Remove Sickness. We're going to give him... these are all not very good for him, but that's okay. Summon Monster. I guess we could lean into his summoning a little bit more. Just give him a summon. He has to choose his spells though, doesn't he? I can't remember whether he has to... Yeah, I think he has to. No, he doesn't have to choose, so that's fine. Level 2. Align Weapon is kind of useful. Protection from alignment is kind of useful. Summon Monster. I could just really heavily lean into summoning. Just be like, I'm all about summoning. Sure, let's take Summoning Monster. Level 3. Animate Dead. Summon more things. Summon Monster level 3. I mean, that could be an answer. Yeah. Now, I did hear that there was an interesting thing with Animate Dead, where apparently these things appear instantly, unlike something like from the Conjuration, like Summon Monsters, that usually takes a turn to raise up. Now, why that's interesting is you can use it to trigger sneak attack for other characters. So if you use Animate Dead, you've got 2 enemies standing next to one of their... You've got 2 allies standing next to an enemy, you're now triggering flanking for the next one. That sounds good. Let's take... I like the theory. Right. Now, do you... no, you just get spell uses per day. You're great. Okay. Do I have a summoning section right now? Not really. I mean, I could create one down here. Yeah, you know what? You're over here, and you're over here. Cool. Little summoning section. Seems good to me. Right. And then last but not least, we have Woljif, and we already know what feat he's taking, so we shouldn't mess it up. Have I not? I have never done his bars. That's okay. Right. Woljif, time to level up. So Eldritch Scoundrel level 7 is very nice. The other option for Woljif, I should take the one that I said I was going to take. But the other option is that we go into Eldritch Knight, because he gets the ability to cast arcane spells at this level, which is great. So he then gets that. So he gets sneak attack and he gets the arcane spells. But if we have a look at Eldritch Knight here, I believe that he continues getting his spell casting, and he just basically becomes very, very, very good at hitting things, and then he gets spell critical at some point. So whenever you get a critical hit, the next spell you cast within 2 rounds will be cast as a swift action. And this is potentially good. I think I'm going to keep him as an Eldritch Scoundrel because I'm very boring. But yeah, that is another potential option for him. Let's go with this one. Stealth? Wait, why do I have multiple points to spend? I don't know. I don't know why I have multiple points to spend on these. That's fine, no? Did I put points into something else at some point, and that's where I went wrong? Because these are kind of his things, right? Yeah, these are his things. Well, can I... No, okay, 7's the max. So this seems fine for him. Lots of stealth, lots of trickery, lots of mobility. What was I putting points into? Like he was going to level... Maybe it was perception or something like that? Yeah, I don't know. I think these are the 3 that nobody else really has to that level, so we should level them up and then have these as secondaries. But interesting. I must have spread his points weirdly, or missed leveling up the ones that I was actually leveling or something. Anyway, doesn't really matter. Feet. We're taking out flank. Yeah, definitely taking out flank. There we go. Because I've decided that's what we're doing, and that's what we're doing. Level 3 spells for him. Haste is nice, but we have somebody else who's going to be using it right now. Battering Blast, the ability to push over enemies, is potentially cool. Resist protection from arrows communal is also potentially cool. Slow. An affected creature moves and attacks at a drastically slowed rate. Creatures affected by this spell are staggered. Additionally, it takes a -1 penalty on attack rolls, AC, and reflex saves. That's cool. Seeing what else we have available for us at level 3. Is there anything that's likely to... Yeah, I think it's got to be a ranged touch attack that does damage for us to get our sneak attacks. I'm just seeing if we have anything new in there that is a ranged touch attack. I mean, I know that this one says that we do one, but I don't think it will count. Vampiric Touch. That is a melee touch attack, so that would trigger sneak attack. And we would gain temporary hit points equal to the level you... equal to the damage you deal. Which is nice. I think Vampiric Touch actually has a good amount of value behind it. Being able to just heal up a little bit, even if it's temporary. That seems good. It's only an hour, but it will keep us alive. Rage. Stops us using spells, but would increase our damage. Maybe. Force Punch. Charges your hand with telekinetic force. Your successful melee touch attacks deal 1d4 points of force damage per level. And causes the target to be pushed. Your success... Alright, so I'm just rereading this. Okay, so we do a melee touch attack. 1d4 points of force damage per level. Causes the target to be pushed away in a straight line. Could be useful. Could be useful. Blink. Physical attacks against you have a 50% chance to miss. Or mischance, and the blind fight feat doesn't help opponents since you're ethereal and not merely invisible. If the attack is capable of hitting ethereal creatures, the mischance is only 20%. Any individually targeted spells have a 50% chance to fail against you while you're blinking unless your attacker can target invisible ethereal creatures. If the target can see invisible creatures, the mischance is also only 20%. Likewise, your own attacks have a 20% mischance. Oh, that's a bit too weird for me. I don't know. Slow seems good. I think we might take slow. Wait, why does this one not show up on my list? Oh, because it's a weird list. Okay, that's fine. Next. Done. Right, so now he does need to choose spells, so we'll take Vampiric Touch. Displacement is probably pretty good. Yeah, okay. Those are fine, those are fine. Right. And now we have one last level up, and it's the horse. Cool. We are going to get a feat here. Now, I believe with the horse, there is actually a trick I can do. I didn't do it on this one, but it might be worth doing next time we get a point. If the horse has an intelligence of 3, we can actually take teamwork feats. Right now it doesn't, but if we were to get it there, it could, and that could be useful, although it is near a bonus on all of its levels, so it might also just be worth just leveling a reasonable stat, but whatever. That's fine. Yep. Athletics, mobility. Let's go. Feat. Weapon focus. Really? Ah, I see. I can choose bite, claw, or gore. Probably not what we're looking for. Now, wait a second. Wait a second. Am I allowed to use barding? Or have I taken away the ability to use it entirely due to my class? Just see if there's anything in here that's like, you are not allowed to use barding whatsoever. I don't think so. I think we could use barding, even though we've taken it away from our character. Oh, while it's wearing no armor. Okay, well, there you go. So, barding is not allowed. Let's see what else we got here. What's combat reflexes? Attacks of opportunity around per round equal to your dexterity bonus. Very good if we have you running at archers, which is something that we quite like to do. Yeah, I actually think that seems good. Combat reflexes. Yeah. We have a dex bonus of +3, so that means that we can do 3 attacks of opportunity around. That's nice. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Lots and lots of leveling up. Let's go and find these Hell Knights. Lower nature? Oh, what's up with the fire pit?
I am finished.
Demonic energy has polluted the earth, creating tumors filled with poison. Oh, Is that all? We're clear on that side. Okay, well let's head up here. Wait, how do I get to where I want to go? Oh, do I just walk over? Just a straight walking over? Oh, wait, I walk over this way. I see. Quick save. We're moving in. And this will be the camp. Cool. Quick save. Cave. Alright. Anybody home? Yes. Hello. Oh, we're just allowed to, like... Oh, there we go. I was expecting there to be something.
Your glory precedes you. I am Regill de Renge, Herelictor of the Order of the God Claw, and temporary officer of the joint unit of Hell Knights and the Order of the Sunrise Sword. You and your people should take positions. The Gargoyles are regrouping. We expect they will attempt to break through in 5 to 6 minutes.
Yeah, I gotta say, the voice is great. It was not the voice I would have expected for a gnome. Like, that is not a typical gnome voice.
A Paralictor indeed. Impressive.
Are you in command of this unit? Oh, no? Then step aside and let me discuss the matter with the commander.
A joint unit?
Forcibly joined. The leader of the Order of the Sunrise Sword was unable to get to safety, which is not surprising, considering his, shall we say, excessive scrupulousness and sluggishness. Given the extreme situation, I took command of his people.
Just great. Paladins and Hell Knights all in the one troop. It's like catching the plague and the pox at the same time.
Technically speaking, there isn't much in common between these events. While Paladins may truly not be frequent members of Hell Knight orders, except for the Order of the God Claw, of course, the probability of contracting both plague and the pox is not all that low. One would simply have to engage in debauchery during an epidemic.
My favorite pastime.
I love that the banter is jumping between the characters. This is great.
Aw, Nenio, you're no fun.
It's supposed to be good when different people unite. We're here for a common cause. But it still gives me the creeps for some reason. Hell Knights shouldn't be allowed to get their claws into our paladins. It's wrong.
And even the weapon jumps in. I saw you ordered your own wounded to be finished off.
Indeed. The Gargoyles were clearly trying to capture as many prisoners as they could. I don't know the reason behind these abductions, but I'm not about to give the enemy what they want. That is why all my people were ordered not to be taken alive. And as for the wounded, we didn't have time to get them to safety anyway.
Can you hear yourself? For the sake of principle, in order not to give the enemy what they want, you killed your own wounded. Helpless subordinates. Why does anyone still follow you?
Because we are Hell Knights. We know our duty.
Only someone who's never been responsible for the lives of others could feel any outrage at this decision. The wounded couldn't be saved. What good would it do to anyone if the rest perished along with them?
It's interesting to hear Lan just agreeing with them. I guess it makes sense given what we know of Lan and from his upbringing. It's just interesting because your natural position of Lan is kind of like this, you know, friendly, like, I'm an archer, yeah. There's not really too much else. He's a little bit down and gloomy about himself being a mongrel, but apart from that, like, he's got quite an upbeat personality, so it's interesting to see that he's also, you know, practical, if that makes sense. I say upbeat. The one time we spoke to him, he did, like, constantly just belittle himself and his race and all of that sort of stuff, but, you know, in the little quips that he makes, he's quite funny.
What charming people. Those fellows in black make Holren look like a sweet old soul by comparison.
Did you really just give 2 flasks of water to the Knights of the Sunrise Sword suffering from thirst, and a sack to use as bandages? Standing behind his commander, Yanker rolls his eyes.
I spared them the exact volume of resources I could sacrifice without risking my own people. However, the situation has developed, and I've already ordered they be given additional supplies. They are temporarily under my charge, and I can use their forces to rebuff the attack. They'll work for their water.
Regill raises his voice and speaks empathically, ignoring a whisper coming from a group of Knights of the Sunrise Sword. He seems to be reiterating his position for their benefit. Well, let's see what we say. In places like the Worldwound, we all need to stick together, even if that means sacrificing something for a comrade.
Noble Ashes and his Sunrise Swords have already done so. And this is what it led to.
That's right. The chief is responsible for his own tribe. If he decides that he's responsible for the whole world, his own people will come to ruin. And if he wishes that someone else was responsible for his people, that means he's not fit to be chief.
Regill's harsh words cause a whisper among the knights in white and yellow. Well, I think we'll just say we need to get rid of the Gargoyles, then we'll talk. I'm tempted by you won't get away with this, but I will say that I am swayed by the fact that he can be a companion. So I'm like, well, if he can be a companion, then let's just make him a companion, you know? And then we'll deal with his problems later. So yeah, need to get rid of the Gargoyles, then we'll talk.
Agreed. Be ready, Commander. This attack may be worse than the last one.
Oh, hello.
I refuse to accept their statement.
There's only 2 Gargoyles. They are half-fiend Gargoyles, if that makes any difference whatsoever. They have 15 damage reduction, except against magic. Oh, well, would you look at that? The thing we do the best. I'm actually going to chuck one of these greases down because I suspect there's going to be more enemies coming up. Do they both pass, or are they unaffected by grease?
Cover me, all right?
They're immune to prone. Well, great start. Yup. Okay. Well, hopefully one of them comes in that isn't, you know, immune. It's some damage. Yanker, I'm not sure that's what I would do if I were you, but I mean, I'm not you, so that's fine. Let's go for some shooting. And again. Okay. Some nice 0 damages coming in here. Okay. Hell Knight's moving in. Nenio. Definitely do not want to be standing there.
Nice try.
One of these.
Didn't work though.
Only hastes our group, but that's okay. Right. Wait. For our turn, let's go for bonus on attack rolls. Then attack. Oh, it looks like our good is worn off as well. Not that it matters too much, but it might matter if one of the ones that's immune to good comes in here. Bless. Good, they're moving in. Regill already came in and missed. He's doing a great job so far. Can you charge? You can. We took an attack of opportunity, but that's okay. Hey, he gets 3 attacks now. He almost got attack up when he leveled. Nice. Hate that. You're now getting absolutely destroyed. Probably worth turning on our defensive maneuvers again. Horse, 4 attacks. Horse also gets an extra attack this level. Nice. That one exploded. Okay.
You've crossed the wrong module.
This isn't too bad. Ah, there you go. More spawns. Perfect timing, and that isn't too bad. You know, game. Okay, Nenio. Yeah. lightning bolt. They are resistant to it. Cancel. How about one of these? That just failed, I guess, maybe? Or like what? Or maybe they're not spawned in properly. They're not spawned in properly? Okay. She gets 2 shots now, I suppose. We could do that. Or we can do this. There we go, a little bit of displacement. Some of these guys are spawning in now. Wait, it's Nenio's turn again? How's it Nenio's turn again? Nenio? That's fine. I don't know how Nenio got a free turn, but we'll ignore it for just now. Share the aura. Turn that on as well. And then get in here. That's fine. Darren. Little heal. Makes everybody a little bit happier. A little bit healthier. Okay. 0 damage. Seela, I'm going to need you to kill this one. Oh, she also gets 3 attacks this level. Oh, but you know what? It's not because I leveled up. It's because I have haste. You know what? That makes a lot more sense.
The light take you.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. The miss due to concealment is nice. 3 misses due to concealment. Feeling good about that. 5 misses due to concealment. Really couldn't be better if we tried. Lots of damage in there. Some of the backline are dying. Okay. Horse. Gonna need you to work overtime here. Yanker coming over with us. Lan. If we kill this one, it frees up everybody to head back over here.
You won't survive.
Nice crit. The AoE from the crit doesn't do anything because obviously it's only within 10 feet and there's nothing there. I did give him the AoE from the crit one, I think. Didn't I? Yeah, I think I did. Hell Knights are walking in. Nenio. I could go for a fireball like here at the back if I wanted to. Go for it. Yeah, it's reduced, but at least they took damage from it. Right. They're walking in. Right. What's our plan? What's our plan? Forced reality? No, it's probably not really that necessary. Let's just do this. By not necessary, I don't think it will do anything at all. Kill him. Perfect. Worth just removing enemies if we can. Okay. Seela. Get all the way over here. And attack. Nice. Lots of concealment misses. Attack. Very nice. Bone Shaker hit us, but that's okay. Horse. Yanker. You've got the next turn.
Endure this.
You only have to roll against a 5, Lan. I don't know if you realized because you missed a lot, so. Well, Hell Knight did some damage. Nenio. Maybe one more of these. Okay. Our turn. That one. Darren, let's do a heal. Nice. Hey, some damage. Where are we? Alright, we're here. That one? Just aiming for some crazy damage there. Didn't really get it, but that's okay.
Why not both?
Oh, why did he have to move to attack? I don't know. Well, whatever. Horse, go. I love the 0 damages. It's so good. Hey, the AoE. More spawned? Okay, well that's worrying. Oh no, 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 no. Look how many there are and look how fast they are. Okay. Nenio? Do we still have haste on? And if so for... Oh, right, for another... Wait, is that... Wait, where's haste? We do not have haste on any longer. Okay. So Nenio, your first move is to get out of here. Your second move is to reapply haste. Right. That's fine. They're moving back over here. Our job... Our job is to probably turn on fighting defensive, turn on fighting defensively, and attack this one. Nice, Darren. Move over here. Do a heal. Just keep us topped up. Okay. Sela. Killing this one seems like a good priority. Nice. Okay, Woljif, this one.
Distract them for me.
Nice damage. They're moving in. Hey, we got some attacks of opportunity off. Horse. This one. Okay. They're moving in. More damage in here. Move away. Precise shot, shoot. The AoE is nice. Okay. Bone Shaker coming in is okay. Oh, what? Okay. How many enemies do you think you need for one encounter? Just a question. Enlarge person on land to increase his damage because we need it. Okay. Well now, this seems like a heal opportunity. Sort by type. Grab one of those. Let's do a heal. That was the worst cure. What? How did it even cure for 5? A double one on a D8 plus 3. Actually just amazing. Okay, I'm tempted to use this because of the value. The amount of dazzle value we'll get out of this is huge. I could also use something like Bane as well. Same kind of logic, the value is huge. What alignment are these? They are evil. Chaotic evil. So I give us protection. Yeah, let's give us protection against yeah, protection against evil. Seems good. Darren. Heal? The only way we're ever getting a heal in there. And then we can move like here. Yeah. He's still going. It would actually be ideal if this one stays alive long enough for land to get in there. Although maybe we want land to attack into this pile. There's Sela. Attack.
No glory without risk.
We kind of want land to attack that one, I think. When's land's turn? It's so far down the list. Oh no. Woljif, this one.
Time to share your treasures.
He at least killed one. It's not bad. Okay. Lots of bad stuff happening. Attack. Bone Shaker, I hate it. Okay. I want to take a step back with Lan as well, I think. Okay, So we want to take a step back, holding on the button that makes them only go 5 feet. Precise strike. And then pick this one right in there.
Make every strike count.
At least the AoE worked. So we've got a lot of lower health ones. Nanio, you're in real danger here. I think Nanio just needs to spend a turn. Well, I guess running into the corner seems like a good first move. And then the next move, I don't know. I don't know for you, Nanio, what we really want. Blinding Ray. Yeah, maybe seems good. Blast him. Didn't overcome the spell resistance. Okay, well, it was worth a try. You know what's also worth a try is seeing whether this can heal a reasonable amount. There we go. That's not too bad. Right. Attack. Darren. Well, we have a turn for you here. Let's see. This makes things more visible. Guess this is more what I'm looking for, but maybe some animate dead could work if I do an animate dead over here. Guess give us some skeletal champions to block that guy in for a turn. Yeah. They're attacking. I mean, it's not really doing... Hey, did 3 damage. Never mind. Did 7 damage. Regill's decided that he doesn't want to be over here anymore and has decided to ditch the team. Nice crit. Okay, we want to leave that one alive for Lan. Although we could kill it before Lan's turn, so maybe not.
Cover me,
this
alright?
one. Very nice damage. Yeah, they're using a lot of turns killing these ones. We were blinded. Okay. That's just unfortunate, really. Hopefully not permanent blindness. 6 seconds. Yeah, not permanent. That's good. Lan. That one.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Come on. Yeah, just hitting gives us AoE damage, so it's good that we're able to get that going. Skeletons are doing a good job of delaying. Nanio. Nanio. Oh, High Cleric. Oh, that might be a boss type thing. Hit him. Good damage. Okay, just solid damage. Hit him.
We can do it.
Never mind. Oh, missed due to concealment. Oh, does concealment also lower our chance of hitting? Maybe? Oh no, it's because we're blind. That's why they're concealed, of course. Hit him. Good damage. Skeletal champions take their shot. They failed, but they took their shot. Right. Sela, this one. Okay, we can now move into the High Cleric and start hitting them.
Why not both?
Very nice damage. He got killed by attacks of opportunity. Great. Okay. Horse. This one. I think we're on the end straight here.
You won't survive me.
Very nice. So now everybody's focused up here. Hell Knight still moving in. Shoot him.
Mind over muscle.
Charge. Hey, we did some damage.
Precision and grace.
Another 17 damage. We're getting it going. The skeletal champions are also going. Sela, can you charge? You can. Wonderful. You can't, but you can walk up and get... I was going to say sneak attack, but never mind, you missed. Okay, that's fine. Oh, the crit spread already. Then you got another spread from it dying. Great damage. Okay.
You're irrelevant.
He did 1 damage there.
I'll make short work of this.
Hey, nice crit. Okay. Oh. That was a lot of enemies. That was an awful lot of enemies. Okay, quick save. And this one? Ooh. Inspired wisdom. Who uses wisdom? You use wisdom. No, you use charisma. You use intellect. I know that Soasil will use wisdom. Use intellect. Oh, you use wisdom. Ah, yes. And it's very important that we go for wisdom for him, because wisdom translates, and this was unfortunate because I did take a point in Dex at one point, but wisdom translates, where are we? It's on one of these ones. It's like Zen Archer. There's something in here. It's at level 3 Zen Archer. There you go. At 3rd level, a Zen Archer may use his wisdom modifier instead of his Dex modifier. This means that basically we should just be leveling wisdom instead of Dex. Like for ranged attacks, it said it was at the end of it, right? And this also goes really nicely with the enlarged person, because enlarged person lowers your Dex, but your wisdom stays the same, so you can have the same attack, but also then have the enlarged person. Now, this will basically, if I equip it on him, this gives him an extra +1 to hit. In fact, I think we should be able to see that on the left, right? Yeah, look at that. Attacks what it is at 13 and 8 and then 14 and 9. Wait, does that also... That also increases his armor class as well? Wait, I thought it was just for ranged attacks. Maybe it wasn't. Oh, maybe that's another monk thing, being able to use wisdom for your AC. It must be somewhere. There you go, AC bonus. You can add your wisdom to your AC and your CMD. I mean, that's fantastic, right? So that actually means it's even better than Dex. It's got another benefit on top of Dex. It's great. Anyway, basically, long and short of it, that item was his, and there was nobody else getting it. Right. No more loot here. I love these guys, just like, oh, we're summoned, but there's nothing to do. I guess we'll just leave. Alright, hello. Not voiced. Okay. Regill gracefully stows his weapon and places his hands behind his back. You two, check the area. Mark any potential shelters that offer protection against aerial attacks. Quartermaster, inventory the remnants of the camp. I want to make sure that the Gargoyles only abducted people and weren't interested in anything else. Send messengers immediately to our scout squads and order them to return to camp. And I need a full list of casualties, the sooner the better. He turns to you and nods slightly. Commander, your arrival was well timed. Now we can finally talk. I'm quite interested in the events that occurred at the Grey Garrison, and I suppose you have questions for me as well. Okay. What do you want to know about what happened at the Grey Garrison? Any shift in the balance of power during this war has a direct impact on my mission. If a new player appears who is capable of fighting demons effectively, then I am ready to support that person with all the resources I have at my disposal. Regill speaks pensively as if talking to himself, but naturally I cannot blindly trust a stranger, even one marked by the gods. Okay. Well, you have every reason to doubt. I usually don't trust strangers either. See Ember. So we understand each other. Thank you, Commander. Regill nods, more to himself than to you. Is there anything you'd like to know before we move on to more serious issues? What are the Hell Knights doing here within the borders of the Worldwound? The same as you and your army, fighting a war against the demons. The Hell Knights have always been part of the Crusades from the very beginning. We don't answer to Queen Galfrey, and we act on our own authority, but we serve for the common cause. Deskari's spawn have no place in the world we want to build. Regill barks out the final words. Funny, isn't it? Knights clad in black armor have been fighting this war from the off, but most people don't even know it. The face of the Crusades is a Mendevian paladin with the sword of Iomade gleaming on their gilded armor. In that respect, my cousin Galfrey has a real flair for propaganda, I must say. For the Hell Knights, the Worldwound is just one of their several targets. They expend much greater efforts on book burning and suppressing slave uprisings, yet their order sent reinforcements here. But Mendev has always borne the brunt of this war. What does Paralictor mean? I am the commander of this unit, and in the Order's hierarchy I am 2 steps lower than its leader. In the territory of Mendev and the Worldwound, there are few who equal my rank, but I am the most senior Hell Knight officer for many leagues around. Or there are a few who equal my rank. Sorry, missed a word. We are not done talking about your atrocities. Of course. The Paralictor didn't seem hurt or surprised. If you wish, I will explain my position in detail. All the soldiers killed at my order belong to my unit. Therefore, the case is an internal matter for the Order of the Godclaw. You could have sent an appeal to the Order commanders, but the result is inevitable. Not only do the Order's rule and field operation guidelines not prohibit it, they even recommend a policy of death is preferable to captivity. So everything that happened, though it is surely lamentable, and has deprived me of a good few fighters, is also a prime example of military necessity. Well, let's maybe not judge as harshly. Again, it's because he's a companion and I don't want to really just wind him up, but let's try it. I cannot influence your internal rules, but I hope you understand where the jurisdiction of your order ends and ours begins. I am not trying to force our rules on Crusaders, Commander. I hope you won't try to make us disregard ours. If the incident is settled, I suppose we can return to relevant matters. What if I want to join the ranks of the Hell Knights? The requirements for knights and signifiers are common knowledge, but they must certainly be satisfied. If you do that, the orders will consider your request. Any further discussion prior to your completion of the necessary tasks is pointless. Not every fighter or spellcaster is fit to serve with us. What are you going to do now after the Gargoyle attack? I'm not going to kill him. I will wait for my remaining fighters to return. What you see here is only a small part of my forces. As for my long-term plans, well, that depends on the results of our conversation, Commander. Regill narrows his eyes. Before we move on to serious subjects, I'd like to address an organizational issue regarding my unit. You may wish to be present. Jaeger steps forward and salutes with a clenched fist to his chest. Paralictor, permission to report. During the first Gargoyle attack, I determined it necessary to leave my post. I swam over the river, found the commander's army, and asked them to provide assistance. Regill nods. The reinforcements were much needed. You will earn a double salary for your resourcefulness, Jaeger, and 100 lashes for abandoning your post. Do you not think you could get a thing that was in the middle of those? Like, you would earn double your salary, but because you're abandoning your post, you only get 1.5 times your salary. Like something like that, rather than you get double salary, but I get to whip you for a while. Doesn't seem right. Also, his name was Jaeger. I think I was adding in an extra N. That's unfortunate. The young knight grows a little pale, but immediately salutes again. Yes, Paralictor. He doesn't want us to interfere. We'll say nothing for just now. Regill, who has watched you closely throughout the entire conversation, nods to himself. Yeah, I think that was actually a thing for us, not for him. I think what Regill was doing was seeing whether we would try and enforce our rules upon him, which he doesn't like. I think that's where we were getting at there. Anyway, now for a more delicate issue. You, Commander, were interested in our dispute with the Knights of the Order of the Sunrise Sword, correct? Their forces in Canabris suffered great losses in the demon attack, and now their leader has perished and his troops are in trouble. They are reeling with no command structure. Their order will hardly be able to recover from the losses they've suffered. What are you getting at? These fighters aren't the finest material I've worked with, but if I assume formal command over them, I'll be able to reforge them into weapons of reasonable quality. One or two might even become true Hell Knights. The rest will be put to good use as well. Do you really think these people will follow you after how you've treated them? Though not the best, they are still warriors and knights. They know what discipline is and that victory in war doesn't come without cost. Any among them who still haven't realized that aren't worth my time and effort. What does this have to do with me? A spark flashes in Regill's pale yellow eyes. I suppose, Commander, that for leagues around, from Canabris to Dresden and from Dresden to the cursed city of Iz at the heart of the Worldwound, all of this pertains to you in one way or another. You are the catalyst that shifted an age-old balance of power, whether you meant to or not. Your own future, and much more, depends on the decisions you make here and now, even the ones that seem insignificant. Okay, let's see what we go for. So, good. You've shown you will sacrifice these people and use them as living shields for your precious knights. I won't let that happen. Let them join my army. No one but them has the right to decide their fate. Talk to them directly and get your answer. I will support you and recommend that Knights of the Sunrise Sword fall under your command, but I expect your support in return, Paralictor. I'm tempted by all of them, actually. By 3, 4, and 5, I mean, not 6. So, you've shown that they will sacrifice them. We could have the soldiers, and that would make sense. I think that's the best one. Like, us having the soldiers. 4 is probably where I would lie in terms of a real life answer. You know, let them decide. 5 is intriguing because we would get his support in return. But I think I'm more on the side of 3. Yes, you've already shown that you will easily sacrifice these people. Use them as living shields for your precious knights. I won't let that happen. Let them join my army. At least we don't treat my soldiers as expendables. Well then, we both have arguments to make. Let's see what these orphans say. Regill looks at the warriors in white and yellow, shifting cheerlessly from one foot to the other. Initiates of the Sunrise Sword, your leader is dead. The Order has suffered serious losses and will not be able to recover. You may return to Mendev to join another Crusader Order, and hope that they don't meet the same fate as the Sunrise Sword. Or you may remain under my command. I will not promise that it will be easy, or that our war-making will be constricted by your principles. What I can promise is this: under my command you will never again feel like helpless mice in the talons of a ravenous raptor. Does that mean we've worked off the precious resources you spent on us? The water, medicine, and bandages, yells one of the knights in yellow and white and yellow. I wouldn't make such an offer if I thought you were useless garbage. The initiates of the Sunrise Sword consult with each other for a time, and then one of them, a young woman in knight's armor, steps forward. Your methods of warfare and your treatment of your allies goes entirely against our ideals, Paralictor. Commander Naminde has already said to you everything that should be said. We've decided to follow the commander in our march on Dresden. As you wish. It's difficult to tell Regill's face, from Regill's face whether he's disappointed or not. Well then, Commander. Let's proceed to the main question and put an end to this exhausting conversation. We should discuss the cooperation between your forces and my own. We do share a common enemy and a common battlefield. Hey, we have a perception check. How difficult was it? Can we see? It doesn't tell us. Interesting. Anyway, you're looking at me strangely, Paralictor. When we discussed Yaker's punishment and when we were deciding the fate of the Sunrise Sword, it's as if you're testing me. That's what I was saying. Let's go with it. Regill lowers its head in a gesture that might be read as respectful. I do not believe I made any attempt to conceal my interest in you, both as a new strong leader in the region, and as the bearer of a highly unusual power. Of course I'd like to know what's inside your head. One could say that it's my duty. I would like you to join forces with me. Regill rubs his chin pensively. Dresden, an ambitious goal, but most reasonable. Imagine how such a victory would rally all of the separate bands of today's Crusaders under one banner, and we certainly need a base of operations inside the Worldwound. I stand ready to support you. Moreover, I can accompany you in your campaign. However, I would remind you that Hell Knights are outside of Mendev's jurisdiction. My unit and I will join your forces and obey your orders, but only for as long as I deem that our goals coincide. Hell no, we don't need the likes of these black armored statues. I don't want to fight side by side with someone who will slit my throat if I'm weak and wounded. You can't defeat one evil by inviting an equal but slightly more organized evil into your ranks. Slightly more organized than the demons. I would consider that an insult. I've never dealt with Hell Knights before, but from what we've seen, they're serious fighters, and that's just what we need. And just think how that armor will look in the paintings they'll make about our battles. It's a deal. Hopefully this doesn't lead to Sela leaving us. If it does, I'd be tempted to reload, but let's see. Yes, Commander. My forces and Regill Derenge are at your disposal. Ho, 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 ho. We have Regill with us. I'm just thinking who's going to take it. You know what? Woljif, you can take a quick break. Hello, Regill. What is he? We'll maybe level him up next time, but what is he? He is a... Oh, he's an Armiger and a Hell Knight. Hell Knight's a class. Okay. So what are they? If I head over here. We'll look at him in more detail next time, but he's a fighter. Okay, so that's a fighter class, and then Hell Knight is a prestige class. Okay, cool. So we will do a lot of reading about it later, but this is weapon training? Interesting. What kind of weapon does he use? Right now he's using a hammer. We have more hammers at home. Does it got anything else in here? God Claw? That doesn't really give him anything there. I'm just seeing whether it's got like a... I like to use hammers because I do X or Y. He uses Dex as his main stat. Interesting. Okay. Like, he uses Dex there. Weapon training with double weapons as well. Okay, so he gets benefits when using like two-handed weapons, I think. This group includes Orc Double Axe, Dwarven Urgosh, Quarterstaff, Two-Bladed Sword, and Gnome-Hooked Hammer. Oh, it's a specific set of double-handed weapons. Oh, okay. Interesting stuff he's got here. Also just checking Lawful Evil. Yeah, we kind of guessed he was going to be in this rough area based upon what we were seeing from him. Okay, I got a lot to look at, and we will look at all of that next time when we also level them up. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.